I'd like to introduce Jean from the United States, who takes LDN for multiple sclerosis. Thank you for joining me, Jean.
Thanks for allowing me to have this interview.
Could you tell us when you first started to notice your MS symptoms?
December of 1999.
Did your doctor prescribe anything for you at that time?
No.
What symptoms were they?
Dizziness, and my right thumb went completely numb.
Mm-hmm. And did these symptoms go after a few weeks?
The right thumb never did, but the vertigo came and went. I mean, it was like I'd have it a couple days, and then it might not come back for another 5 or 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And how did your MS progress before you found LDN?
Actually, it didn't. I was diagnosed in May of 2000 because of dizziness, vertigo.
Okay. So was that the only symptom you had before you started LDN?
That's the only symptom I had besides, well, in 1997, June of 1997, I lost my hearing in my 99% in my right ear, 48% in my left, and I had no other symptom. So they thought I had an ear problem, but I had no pain.
Okay. And what year was it you heard about LDN?
I heard about LDN shortly after being diagnosed on the computer. I can't remember the website. And a man came on the website and told me that his wife was taking LDN and she was getting it from a doctor in Florida. And it just so happened that my mom and my pa had a place in Florida. So I flew down to Florida in March of 2001, and Dr. Brian Steingo prescribed LDN for me.
And when you first started, did you notice any introductory side effects?
No, I had none.
So, once you'd started LDN, did you notice any improvement in your vertigo?
Yes, the vertigo's gone. It went, yes.
And how long did that take?
Before I was on LDN, when I was first diagnosed in May of 2000, I had vertigo for 7 weeks. I was bedridden. And then it went away. And like I said, I flew to Florida in March of 2001 and got the LDN. It's the only thing I've ever taken.
So since then, have you experienced any other MS symptoms, or has LDN managed to halt the progression of your MS?
No, I'm in remission. I don't even feel like I have MS, except I don't hear well.
Well, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, and I just got my MRI results back from my recent MRI in December, and lesions I had 6 lesions before, and the lesions some have disappeared and a couple have shrunk.
Well, that's amazing, because I've had people ask me exactly that. Have people had follow-up MRIs? My neurologist says that MRIs are used as a diagnostic tool, and they know I've got MS, so there's no point in giving me another MRI. But
well, I was just curious.
Yes.
I was curious to see. It had been 3 years since I had MRI. And I never, all through these years, I've never had more lesions. They've always just stayed the same.
Yes.
And then it had been 3 years for an MRI, and I was curious. So I went, and the doctor, that's what he told me. Some have disappeared, and some have shrunk.
That's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing.
It's beyond amazing.
So, I mean, this is exactly the reason why people should start LDN sooner rather than later. That
is what my doctor said, that the people that he has prescribed LDN to, if they start soon after being diagnosed, that he sees a better, he sees them not progressing.
Yes. That's
rather
good.
than to wait.
Yes. Well, you've got a very good doctor there. Is there anything else you would like to add to other people who are thinking of trying LDN?
It's working for me. I mean, I've never taken anything else, and it's working for me, and it's, I don't wake up every day and even, feel like I have MS, to tell you the truth. I'm very blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very blessed.
Well, thank you very much.
And
sorry.
And I take 3 milligrams, 3 milligrams a night. 3 nightly.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing your experience.
Thank you.
Did you want to add anything else?
Nope, that's it, Linda.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.